Hi, I'm Chloe from Brit+Co. How are both of you?
Very well, yes.
Good. I am so excited to chat about this show. Congratulations. I loved it so much.
Thank you.
Yes. And to start out, I would love to hear. I love the whole concept of swapping places, these artists swapping places, going to different cities. What was your favorite part about filming in the middle of these cities? And I've seen some sets in New York before, and I would love to hear about it from like the other perspective of being the ones filming.
Donc, je suis pas certaine, mais we're not completely certain we've understood it right. As as an insider, what it felt like to shoot in those different places.
Yes, to be the ones filming in the middle of just the middle of the cities.
Uh, for me, it was my first experience in New York.
Yes.
And it was also interesting to see the difference between the studios in Paris and in New York because
Yeah.
it's two different worlds, two different way to work. And the French opera and the New York City Ballet, it's not the same uh, bâtiment, buildings. Uh, so it was be part of a new world when I was in New York
Yeah.
because of the language, but also because of the scenery.
Yes, absolutely.
I didn't get to shoot in the studios in New York. Everything for me was in the Paris studios, but I was able to come to New York to do all the outside scenes
Yeah.
there and the sets in the city, and it was for me magical. I was during the summer. I got to spend 3 months here. I lived here 6 years. To be able to come back was just wonderful. I didn't work that much. You worked much more here. Yeah. So I was, sort of having a holiday and then going on set. Um, it was really, really wonderful. And then the work in Paris, in the city, was great. The sets were incredible. The
Yeah.
set designer was just incredible. I remember details of my office and what he put in that I don't know if you can see, but just the inside of yeah, a vision of Geneviève in all the little details. It was quite spectacular to see the dancing. Um, um, Comment on dit les salles? The room. Yeah, the rehearsal, yeah, places, the changing rooms. I mean, everything was real, felt real.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. And I love both of your characters. I would love to hear what was your favorite thing about your character? What is your favorite thing about your character? And if anything about her challenged you?
Oh, for me, everything was a challenge because I didn't speak English and I'm not a dancer. So I had to learn many things. And Cheyenne is such a colorful and passionate character. So as an actor, it's such interesting to play her. And I started with theater, and sometimes I had the feeling to play in theater in this show, not for cinema, not for camera, but for something bigger, who ask your body to be a part of
Yeah,
the scene more. And that was very interesting, and I like that.
absolutely. I could definitely tell that it was almost like choreography, even when you weren't actually dancing. Everything felt like it was in movement. So I love
Yeah.
hearing that.
And I I have to say I love the dynamic of my character because she's also just pretending to have everything in control. And it's such a mess. Everything's a mess. Her life is a mess. But she's just she has this double facet of putting her heels on to to be this trustworthy business woman, um, professional in any case, and then intimately, she is so fragile, so not worthy in her eyes, not worthy of where she is, always on the verge of being sacked. Uh, that was very funny and moving to to play.
Absolutely. And I love seeing all of you on screen together. The relationships are so strong. You can really pick up on that as a viewer. How did you all spend time together when you weren't filming? Was there anything particular that you enjoyed doing together?
We had a few dinners.
Yes,
Yeah.
mostly dinners and drinks.
But we did get along, everyone, which
Yeah.
is quite miraculous on 9 months, to just be happy to meet again, and and just, we didn't live together, we weren't, but we got to know each other in a such a yeah, fun way of working, quite intense, but um we were pals.
Yeah, and it was natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I love the commentary in the show about the ever-changing landscape of ballet and the changing landscape of media, even. And it really got me thinking about the enduring nature of art and how art is just continually something that's so powerful. What do you hope viewers take away from watching Étoile? I know that's kind of a broad concept, but is there anything you hope Étoile inspires in viewers when they watch?
But it's powerful, but it's in danger.
Absolutely.
Art is in danger. So it's great that shows like that explore the passion behind such an art form.
Yes, absolutely. And I would love to hear what your favorite thing about working with Amy Sherman Palladino and Dan Palladino is. Their scripts are so rich, and I know the dialogue is so iconic and kind of the fast pace of that. How did you kind of approach working with them and just kind of creating the story together?
They are very good writers,
Yeah.
and that's not always like that. When your dialogues are such well writing, you can be free and you can find a character easily.
Yeah.
Uh, and so on that, I was lucky to be part of this family of Amy and Dan family, because when you're an actor, you want to improve dialogues and language, and that's un privilège. Comment tu dis?
Privilege.
A privilege.
Yeah. Without a doubt. Well, sorry, Charlotte, were you going to add
No, no,
anything?
no, no, no. I would have said the same thing, but also that at the beginning, I didn't try to fight that, but I thought that maybe I would be able to, to juggle a little bit and be sort of not vague, but change the words here and there. And she very quickly made me understand that I wasn't going to change a word.
Mm, yes.
But in the end, she was absolutely right. The pleasure of saying her words with that rhythm, still, exploring it and changing whatever I felt. But um, yeah, the pleasure came once I understood that there was a rhythm, and that the pace she was going for was the right one.
Mm. Yes, without a doubt. Well, congratulations on the show again. Thank you so much for chatting with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.